Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Today I want to talk to you about another way to heal, and that's to stay away from some things in our life that are particularly prevalent right now. GMO foods, genetically modified foods, and also herbicides and chemicals in our environment as much as possible. Herbicides and fertilizers, pesticides, all these things are becoming more and more prevalent, and anything that's not organic is full of these. There's no doubt about it. It was about 20 years ago that I started feeling not so great, and I slowly started migrating towards organic food, and I found that there wasn't a problem then. And a lot of people think that organic food's a lot more expensive, but I've found that if we go right to the farmer, and some of them even deliver, it's less expensive. And even the World Health Organization has said that GMO food and these things like glycophytes, which are herbicides, cause cancer. And there's a long-term study done in England, I think it was, and with rats, and showing after 700 days they had huge tumors, lots of them around on their bodies. And these chemicals are not a godsend. They cause problems. Even where my mom lives right now, they can't drink the water because there's so many nitrates in the water from fertilizer. Not good. So we need to go back to a simpler way of life, a simpler way of eating. And eventually I hope to see, and I not just hope, it's going to be, that we only have organic food. It's time to put an end to these chemicals that we have around. They're no good to anybody or anything. They're killing the animals, they're killing the people, and we need to put a stop to it. And I think that consciousness is raising, and people are becoming upset, and they want to save their children. And I think it was the head of Harvard Medical School said that within 10 years he thought, because of these herbicides being in our diet, we would have half of our children would be autistic in some way. Not good. So anyway, things will get better, because as we demand more organic food, and I just noticed today that we're importing organic food, especially corn, from other places. And that means the demand is high. And we shall overcome all this craziness, because we have to go back to a simpler way. And instead of using chemicals and whatnot, use a hoe. Well, they even have mechanical devices that run behind tractors to do that type of work. We can't go that way anymore. It was an old way, and it doesn't help our soils. We got to go back to amending our soils. We got to go back to plowing things under and planting rotational crops that we plant in order to bring more nitrogen back into the soil, and get back to a simpler way of living. Less stress in the way of chemicals in our bodies, and it's less stress emotionally. And then everything will heal. There's no doubt about it. I see in the next 10 years that things are going to turn around, because the people, the common man, like you and me, are going to demand that. And we are the people. We are strong. And we have the willpower to make it happen. Nothing can hold us back. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And we shall make this a priority. And it's not because of money, but because we want our children to be healthy, we want ourselves to be healthy, we want even our grandparents and to be healthy. And we want to see our great-grandchildren to be healthy also. And so we will make these changes. I love you.